Hello, this is Retro Rizuki 81. It is 5:35. I'm looking at the clock on my wall. 5:35 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Time Zone or whatever. I think that's what they call it. Same thing, maybe. Okay, so I'm just, oh, excuse me. So, as you know, Ryozuki does swear occasionally. At times, you'll hear Ryozuki say, damn, what should I do? Or he'll be like, anything. Like these little comments, I gotta be official for myself. And I'll say it again, I gotta be official for myself, everyone, okay? Is that so? Really? Is that so? See, these certain phrases, let me say another one. Okay, these certain phrases, let me stay on the same subject and phrase and sentence. Okay, so these certain phrases are, they are phrases or sentences I used to say when I was a teenager training in Lincoln Park, Subakdo. The instructors, I believe, heard me say these things. I don't know if they're willing to show themselves on television, on my behalf. Like, I know they never got to know me, these guys. There's these four guys, I'm going to say, there's these four Don guys that I train with. And, that fell in a crap. Charlie's horse. You know what? I don't know what the hell it is, but like, I get these. I'm not training enough. I get these kind of muscle, are they spasms or cramps? I don't know what they call them. All kind of crazy names, but and let me give this truthful memory flashback to everybody. This is a Shenmue flashback, a memory flashback related to Shenmue. I'm gonna say this briefly and truly, I guess I could say, I used to have this problem with my foot. Look at how much my feet look like Ryozuki's feet. Take a look. See that foot? Look at how I sit too, everyone. You see how I sit? You see the way my legs look? And the way these pictures are online? I'm going to post a a cover photo for, I'm looking at my YouTube channel here. See? I'm going to be posting, cover photo that shows Ryozuki's in jeans and legs, his legs and everything. Really, pretty much. I think they also copied, well, I don't want to say copied, really, but I think the Sonic the Hedgehog idea came from me, too. But, and I know something. I believe that I know something more about those who has the copyrights to Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's somebody that I went to school with in Melvindale, Michigan. But I'm not going to say, well, I might as well say, I'll just say the first name. And there's different ways to spell it. Dylan. I knew a guy named Dylan. I'm not going to say his last name, though. But that's a serious claim. And I'll say the origin of his last name. I believe the origin of the last name is Polish. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. There's a large Polish community in my area, or whatever I could say. The southeastern part of the state, there's a lot of Polish community people. And let me say, they are very good people. They're very good people. I had, I think, 1, 2, maybe 3 Polish girlfriends around here. They're nice people, you know. I just I don't know. I'll just say it, you know. I'm Polish too. I'll just say it like that, you know. But it doesn't necessarily mean I have to be, you know, biologically Polish, really. But I'm Polish too. I say that, you know. I'm here. We're all like family, really. I want to get past that barrier and that kind of you know, maybe there's some kind of you know, cultural differences with every culture in life, but we all have our similarities. And I think a lot of Polish people are understanding of that. Polish is, Poland is from Europe, and so is Spain. That's where my origin comes from. My face, my features, my eyes. People could say I'm Portuguese or I'm Spanish. Mexican is like deriving from Spain. And Spain, as you know, is right next to Portugal. Okay? So when you understand that, I'm kind of like a Portuguese person, maybe. There's a lot of Salazar people with the last name, you know, they're Portuguese. Salazar, isn't it, is somebody famous or political figure, Salazar in Portugal, but I don't know who that is really. I think I forgot recently. Someone important in Portugal with Salazar last name. But that's what I'm trying to say. It's European. Oh, that's a coffee maker. I'm white. I'm Spanish. If you're Spanish, you're white. So, you know, I consider myself more like a Spanish man than, you know, like a Latin guy, more than Mexican or, you know, like I consider myself more like Spanish. And that's because I'm white, or that's because I'm European. But there's a lot of white people that are also, like, you know, they're European or they're Slavic or they're some kind of derivative of a nationality that would make them white or Spanish considered. There's, you know, a lot of people, there's Slavic people like Russians, Ukrainians, different kind of origin of the people in Spain already. And then, as you know, in Spain, there's a lot of Muslim community people in Spain. And then there's a lot of Catholic people in Spain, Italians, Greeks, a lot of different people in Spain. Polish people, good people. And I don't want to say that I'm so different or you're so different. I just wanted everyone to know that in Southeast Michigan, that, you know, I see people like we're all kind of like the same in that regard. White is Spanish, and if I speak Spanish, you can speak Spanish. It means that, you know, we're all like that. We're all, you know, one world that is, you know, not divided by, you know, too much cultural difference or especially hate. I don't believe in hate. I try not to. I don't want to believe in hate. You know, I just, sometimes, you know, we have demons that would make us, you know, lose our right way of thinking to hate. And it's wrong. It's not right. But let me say this, that's the way I think. We're all the same in that kind of, you know, manner of speaking. So anyway, what I'm trying to say, let me get back to what I was saying. Oh, right. This is the point of my conversation here. I'm hitting 10 minutes in about 20 seconds. The point of my conversation is, the reason for this video, I have friends on Facebook that, and since I'm talking about Spain, I have friends on Facebook already that they're from somewhere in Europe. Was it Spain or, Greece or Portugal or somewhere. I don't know where they're from really, but and now that I said Portugal, shout out to my good friend Luis Nye. Hey bro, mi hermano, ¿cómo estás, amigo? Yes, see, yeah, I got this friend Luis Nye. He's the coolest guy, I tell you, the coolest guy on my Facebook. I've talked with this guy. I've chatted with him. He's a really awesome dude. He's traveling. He did tell me he was in Brazil, and then he's traveling different countries and that. But he's a Brazilian friend, and he's a very cool guy. I'm a fan of his channel. I subscribed. Please subscribe to my channel. Also is known as RetroRuzuki81. We're all one Shenmue community. He's friends with Corey Marshall. I'm friends with Corey Marshall. Corey Marshall does text me at times. I just chatted with him the other day on my phone. And let me say, my claims, I want to say this. I don't dead have to be Ryu Hazuki, really, okay? I understand, you know, like, maybe people are not going to accept me that way one day. But I don't know. See, this is what I'm trying to claim here, is that in my past, I have this fight choreography that I did for, and then these 4 Dons that I was mentioning earlier in this video, they use my fight choreography. And they use my fight choreography also for Tekken's Jin Kazama. Now, I do want to be known in the martial arts movie, like Hollywood industry. I'm trying to break into that. I signed a contract with the studio group, and I'm supposed to be in acting classes once or twice a month. I'm supposed to have agents working for me. It's not a joke. I'm not supposed to be like, let me say this, because the authorities maybe around here or whatever, you know, no disrespect at all, lots of love and respect for the authorities, but they may have not understood my situation, and they may have thought, well, oh, this guy's just bipolar. Let's just you know, what people do with bipolar people, they put them away. They don't know what to do with them, you know, and I understand that. But let me say this. Okay. I'm not really bipolar, okay? It's just funny as hell that people think, oh, he's just bipolar. No, I'm not bipolar. Let me explain it real clearly to everyone so good people can understand this. And everybody, I don't care if you're a good or bad person. I don't give a crap. But, you know, I'm a regular guy. And that's just the fact that I'm a nice guy, but I have people or family in my life that they may not think the way I think. And that's like a regular person mostly. I'm kind of liberal in some ways. But I'm also like, you know, Republican, but, you know, you could say Republican or Democrat in name only, because I'm kind of like, you know, neutral. I'm not really Republican. I'm not really Democrat, but that's the way, you know, like, how to explain it. My life is about being a martial artist, right? You know, it always has been, but take, for instance, this artist called, I think her name is Carly Simon or Paula Simon. What was it? I don't know. Some lady, she sings, she died of cancer, though. I read that somewhere she died of cancer. It goes, you're so vain, you probably think this song is about you, ooh. Now, I know who this artist is, but, well, I know her by, you know, I think I know her name, but it's, I don't know, not exactly sure. There's this girl I dated. I don't have that mixtape anymore, I don't think. But she gave me this cassette mixtape, and that song was on that mixtape. And I downloaded it on my iPhone. It goes, you're so vain. But, you know, when you date somebody, they these girls, they want you to read between the lines, okay? And they want you to know that, you know, yeah, my dry lips are dry, not being nasty. I don't know if my tongue showed. See, yeah, it showed. Okay, it's just the fact that women want you to read between the lines and understand them real well. But I can't do that all the time. And I didn't know to do that when I first dated this girl. This girl was like my first girlfriend. And this girl actually, well, that's all I'm going to say. She's a nice person, I think, in a lot of ways. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But let me say this. Okay, so I'll say that much. Now, let me go back. I think I kind of jumped my subjects a little. All this karate and martial arts, it used to be like, I think everybody has candy, you know. I'm hitting piñatas when I was a kid. All the time. I've got videos I want to convert to DVD and MP3 or like some kind of format for, is it MP3? What did I say? With HDMI or something. I'm going to get like some digital device and convert it from the VCR to, you know, like for PC or whatever, so I can put it on YouTube maybe. I'm wanting to do that. Some videos maybe. I'm Hispanic. I'm Latin. My background is, at least I can say that, my background. But I'm also English. So I'm British, English, European, like Scotch. No, I meant to say Scottish. Okay, I said Scotch. But yes, Scottish, mostly in English. And that's a cool nationality to be English and Scottish, because England is a very, you know, cool country. And thinking of the Beatles, yeah, Liverpool. I've got a friend in Liverpool, real cool guy. Shout out to David Rockford. That's right, mate. Yeah, I got some cool friends online. Shout out to Sarah Boylan in Ireland. Excuse me. Shout out to what's that one guy's name? Canada. Sean Allen. Shout out to Sean Allen in Alberta. I think it's Alberta, Canada, or Vancouver, Canada. One of those provinces or something like that. I don't know how they, is that what it is? I don't think they call it a prefecture. It's Japan. But like a province, kind of, it's the same thing, really, like a county or province or something. I live in a county called Wayne County. You know, in Detroit, it's like, they're like, oh, Wayne's World, excellent party. But I never attended Wayne State University, but I am affiliated with Wayne State because I almost have my Associate of Arts in at Wayne County Community College District. And that would actually mean I went to Wayne State University, really, because they're the same alumni or something. They're the same alumni, yeah. So, really, I went to Wayne State already. But I just didn't get my degree from there. And like I say, I don't like pointing a finger at anybody. But let me say this. The way things worked out for me is, think of the song Undead Noid. You probably think this song is about you, about you, about you. Okay, Undead Noid. There's lyrics. Let me say the lyrics. They laughed at you. Some lyrics like they made a fool of you. It's like I've been played. You've been played. You've been, you know. There's some lyrics. If you look at if you look up the lyrics on YouTube, look up the lyrics on YouTube. Type in English translation of Undead Noid. I swear that song is about me. Yeah, it is, because see, they're referring to Lucy in the Sky. I know there's a Beatles song called Lucy in the Sky, okay? I can establish that much. But this girl I dated, and I don't like to say too much TMI, but let me say this too. Something rings a bell. Maybe something rings a bell about the name Anne, Natalie, Nikki, but it might ring a bell about Lucy. This girl that was like a girlfriend, kind of. She's like a girlfriend in our class, okay, at Strong Junior High School. And this girl, excuse me, perdón, I was in Spain, whatever. But this girl was like my girlfriend, kind of, in our class. I would sit with her. Girls were like crazy about me. They'd start kissing me in class and hugging me, grabbing my butt and, you know, or my ass in a hallway. I don't care, ass, butt. Like DJ Assault. What's that song go? I'm not gonna, you know, I don't, I see, this is the thing. I don't know if kids are watching this or not, so I don't know what to say. I'm not gonna say, but, you know, okay. So let me say this. This girl that was in this art class, I think her name was Lucy. It might have been Lucy. And I vaguely remember this girl, though. And there's this pizza place called Bella Pizza. And I remember that all the time in Melvindale, Allen Park, Northern Allen Park, Melvindale School District in Melvindale, they always buy Bella Pizza. There was a school called Meade. They knocked it down. They knocked down Evans Elementary School. There's this new Northern Allen Park school with it looks like a Back to the Future, literally, like a school. And I believe there may have been a Japanese mayor there, but that's, you know, Melvindale history. I moved out of Melvindale, and that's before they built this Back to the Future looking Melvindale Northern Allen Park School. Was there a Japanese mayor? I thought I heard something about that, but I don't really know for sure, but I thought there may have been. See, I don't know these things really, because I haven't lived in Melvindale for... I moved out in 1999, the same year Shenmue came out, actually. And I've been living in Riverview, Michigan, ever since then. Now, but I'm just going to say this. And, you know, this girl, excuse me, I'm thinking her name was Lucy, but let me say this, okay? There was some... I don't want to make people look bad. I had bullies, a lot of bullies that were messing with me and that. Excuse me. But there's a federation in my karate. My karate has a federation. There's rules, regulation. I guess I had to read between the lines, but I knew nothing about reading between the lines. Let me say this. I did tell my karate teacher I know ninjutsu, but that's because he asked me, and I just said what I thought he wanted me to say, okay? That I can read between the lines. I never knew what that meant. I'm a kickboxer when I'm a kid. When I'm 14 years old, excuse me. So I kickboxed with the 70-pound bag or 100-pound bag, and it was a wave bag, century bag that you hang from the wall. It's a black and white century wave bag, the first ones they made. And the year's 1995. I remember that thing was so much fun, kicking that on the wall, hanging on the ceiling. I remember my dad is a machinist, tool and die. I'll say he's a tool maker. My dad's like a tool maker, makes things out of steel. He made this steel like a bolt, or, well, not a bolt, it's a steel, like a hanger or something from the ceiling. And then it would like a swivel in that, and it would hang in my bag, and I could use it. So thanks to my dad, he made something I could use as a martial artist at the time. Yeah, my father makes things out of steel and very crafty with, you know, tools and that. So I'm just saying that, you know, but I don't like saying much about my family sometimes, but I'll say that. Okay. So anyway, this girl, going back, this girl, I believe her name was Lucy. And that's one part. But this girl, there's another girl that I dated. And let me say this. Her middle name really is Lucy. But I don't know if why her middle name's Lucy. But I think there may have been some, I don't know. Can you get your name changed or name added or something? Was that always her middle name? Her middle name, yeah. But that's the thing about this. I think there may have been this other girl named Lucy or Nikki or Anne or something. But, excuse me. This girl, I believe, was Polish or Russian or some kind of Slavic descent. She may have been French. I don't know. But she had this skin tone that and this, facial features and that. She didn't have, like, squinty eyes. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say that. Okay, she didn't have the Asian eyes, okay? I have slanted eyes. Let me say this. I have slanted eyes, I'm not being, I don't mean this, I didn't mean nothing by that. And I'm not a racist guy at all. Shit. Okay, see, things come out, okay? I have, like, the slanted eyes, and, some people might say I'm bug-eyed, or I'm beady-eyed, or, but that's being racist. And I'm not, or it's not being racist, okay? Okay, all right. My eyes, there's just certain terminology you have to be really conscious of when you're saying these things online because, I don't know. But let me say this. Asian women are so beautiful to me and so special. Asian women, I love them very much. I think of myself like Asian. I like Filipino women or Chinese women or Japanese or Korean. I love them so much. And they're beautiful to me. They're cool people. But I also like European women and people. And, I like everybody. I'm a real nice, cool guy. I'm American. But I just, I look at the world the way that it really is in my personal perspective or opinion. People might say whatever, but you have to be mindful sometimes when you say things because it might come out the wrong way. I notice that I do that and I screw up sometimes, but I don't mean to. I don't mean to. Trust me. Okay, yes. So I'm almost hitting 30 minutes. I'm going to wrap this video up. Okay, let me go back to the Facebook topic. There's some people I made friends with on Facebook. Well, actually, I made friends with them because they sent me a friend request on Facebook. And they may be spam. They may be fake people that I don't even know who they are. They're from, like, different countries around the world. And they're ladies or whatever. They look like beautiful women somewhat. But I noticed there's certain features of those accounts. Maybe they have a few friends. Maybe they have there's something like spam kind of a notation that they don't say. You have to, again, read between the lines. Like that freckle on my face or whatever. You have to read between the lines and maybe it's spam. Maybe it's fake. And that's why, okay, so that's why I don't trust people or delete people or whatever on Facebook. Because of spam, and that's one reason. Another reason I've deleted some friends I had, let me say this, is because I had an account. I was going to separate my friends and family from my Shenmue friends and family. I was going to keep the Shenmue people separate from the other friends and family, like, because I don't like them getting too involved with that because I have a real history of Shenmue too. Also, I meant to say, I have a real history of Shenmue. Okay, this is Retro Ryuzuki 81.